And this is the great American game. Shakalaka.
Great day. Welcome to the House of Cons. I'm Black J. Try but one more time. Salute to everybody in the house. Salute to the Eagles. Putting down on the Super Bowl last night. You know what I'm saying? The boys did their thing. Salute to them. Congratulations. I ain't gonna lie though. The big show was the halftime show. Salute. That was the big show though. The covenant of Baron Wolf in the house. To Mary Dew in the house. Bronze Flat Power God in the house. Salute. Salute to everybody.
Boom shakalaka.
And we here to talk about it. I seen everybody been rushing to react to the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. I said I was gonna do one too, but I wasn't gonna be in no rush. I said I'm gonna follow back because I know I see something that I see, but I don't know if everybody else sees it. So I said let me see what everybody else say first. YouTube is the planet of the copycats. So I said, let me hold back. I said, let me let everybody else go first. I'll wait. I got my own. Y'all know I like to come in from the side door or the back door. Y'all know I got a different point of view sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I looked at what some other people had to say about it. Myself, I said, let me see what they got to say. And everybody, you know, reacting to this halftime show. And by the way, this was, in my opinion, this was one of the top halftime shows of all time, if you ask me. And it's hands down the most patriotic halftime show that I ever seen. And I've seen a lot of halftime shows. I seen Ray Charles do a halftime show. Hey, but this here, Kendrick Lamar he done elevated it to a whole nother level last night. That was some patriotic stuff. Some people looking at it the wrong way. Everybody got their own opinions about it. Like I said, before I said mine, I want to let everybody else speak first. Then I'll talk about what I got to talk about. But I looked at some other people's stuff, man, and everybody, you know, got their own opinions and they entitled to it, but I think a lot of people miss the point sometimes. And matter of fact, let me switch screens. Cause YouTube be tripping sometimes. I don't want the fair use police to try to bust me or nothing, cause I'm using other people's content. But like this some fair use. I'm enacting fair use. I'm reacting. Everybody else doing it. YouTube, don't get the tripping on me. I know y'all don't like me. I'm a rat anyway though. Strike me if you want to. I don't care. But I'm gonna react to this first video. Kendrick Lamar drags Trump during the Super Bowl halftime show. Now we know Kendrick Lamar. He don't like Trump or the Republicans. He had some stuff to say about him before. And matter of fact, we'll pull it up first before we look at this. We'll see what Kendrick Lamar when he said something about Trump. But they turned this into being about. To me, the only person Kendrick was dissing last night was Drake. I ain't see Kendrick dissing Trump. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else, but I just heard a bunch of dissing Drake. But yeah, he dissed Trump before. Let's see if we can pull it up. If the computer don't act slow on me for some reason. All right. So let's put Kendrick diss Trump. Alright, so they're gonna show all alright, he's so lit in the algorithm with the Super Bowl, you're gonna have to get through all of that first. Wait a minute. President Joe Biden used Kendrick Lamar's diss at Drake to diss Trump. I don't know what that is. Donald Trump, not like Trump, Kendrick Lamar parody. Dang, he's so lit in the algorithm, man. You probably have to go way back even to find it when he did Trump. He said something about Trump, understanding Kendrick Lamar and Drake. See, it's all about Drake and the Super Bowl and stuff. But yeah, everybody know everybody know he said something about Trump, but know what I'm saying? Well, who ain't said something bad about Trump? So like even with that, yeah, I can't find it right now, man. He said something about Trump though one time, and everybody got mad. Gary Allen responded to Kendrick Lamar, calls out white comedians. I ain't gonna get too far off subject, but yeah, he was a Kamala supporter basically. But so everybody was expecting, they was like, oh, is he gonna diss Trump? You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick been dissing Drake so hard, I don't know how everybody all of a sudden thought, I guess because he had stuff to say about Trump before, that they thought, okay, he might come out and diss Trump. But I get it. So but this guy says Kendrick Lamar dragged Trump during Super Bowl halftime show. He made it short. Now let's go.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. The wrong guy.
The wrong trying to say, guy. I don't think that was a diss towards Trump.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I guess he's saying we picked the wrong president, but I don't think that's what he's saying.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. The wrong guy.
The person that made this short. If you look at their channel. See, we can't.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong.
See, the person that made this is a white guy, so we can't understand. We can't expect him to understand the culture. He don't understand that that's not a diss to Trump. Brian Tyler Cohen made this. Salute to him. Salute to Brian Tyler Cohen, the old teller. You know what I'm saying?
Tether.
He took that as a diss to Trump. But see, he don't know the culture. They don't know our culture, man. They don't understand that wasn't a diss to Trump. That was so crazy.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
That's a Gil Scott Heron reference. Salute to Gil Scott Heron. See, they don't know our culture. The song I was playing in the intro, "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised." That's all that was, a Gil Scott Heron reference, and that's why I played it in the intro for relevancy. This one.
Revolution will be live. Will not be televised. Will not be televised. Will not be televised.
So like the white dude, he don't know it. Hey, salute to Roger W in the house. Truth be told, in the house, 203 Low Gang in the house. Salute.
Boom shakalaka.
But yeah, he took that as a diss to Trump because he don't know the culture. That wasn't no diss to Trump. That was really, see, Kendrick had this patriotic show in mind, and he was really putting his foot down, letting everybody know who the real patriots is. Through all the wars, through all the fighting, through all the death, through all the blood and glory, it's us. So he thought he was talking about the wrong guy, the president.
The wrong guy.
That ain't what he was talking about.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
If Kendrick Lamar wanted to diss Trump, he would have said his name. I know this. I'm just saying. I don't think that's so. I'm doing this to point out the fact that people got their different opinions about the show, and it's cool to look at what, like, this guy. MAGA supporters explode in full panic over Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl show. So see, this another white guy. He got a whole different opinion. Let's see what he's saying.
So yesterday was the big game, I think I'm allowed legally to call it. The big game. Oh, the big one. It happened, and they had a halftime show. I can say that, right? That's legal. And anyway, Kendrick Lamar performed, and I'm not like a massive Kendrick Lamar fan because he's a musician. I don't really listen to music.
See, they don't know the culture, see. That's he gonna hit you with his disclaimer. I'm not a massive Kendrick Lamar. See, they felt out of place last night. You know, they saw all the Negro patriotic stuff going on. They saw Uncle Sam come out that bitch. They felt out of place. They didn't feel American. They didn't feel like they was real Americans last night when they saw that halftime show. This is what I get out of it.
But I was fine to just watch it and enjoy it for what it was. A lot of people obviously put a ton of work into it, and I have to imagine that if you are a Kendrick Lamar fan, which many, many people are, you probably really enjoyed it. But you know who didn't enjoy it? MAGA, who despite getting everything they want.
Who is MAGA? He said like it's a one person, you know what I'm saying? There's some ignorant people out here, and everybody got a web account to be ignorant online, including me, you know what I'm saying?
Politically, I mean, paper straws are banned. They're still angry constantly, and they were very angry about this. So conservative commentator Matt Walsh took a few minutes away from thinking and talking about trans people to describe the performance as easily the worst halftime show he'd ever seen. Halftime show is trash. Nobody can even understand what he's saying. And
we understood what he was saying. Y'all did. The club is mad. The immigrants, the descendants of immigrants, mad, man, because of
Tether.
It says conservative commenter Matt Walsh described the performance as easily the worst. I thought it was the best halftime show. See, people can interpret this in two different ways. He had ever seen. Halftime show was trash. You know what I thought was trash? In the intro of the Super Bowl, I thought the halftime show was great, but in the intro, let me show you. Y'all saw it. That woman that was singing. Trash. I was like, what the hell? I was like, they starting off on the wrong foot. I was like, she about to ruin the damn Super Bowl with that loud ass singing. I was like, who the hell? He probably thought she was great. You know what I'm saying? Intro performance. What she was singing? What that song she was singing? I don't even remember, man. Her singing was so trash. It was not memorable. I had to change the channel and come back when it was over with. This woman, what her name was? I don't even know her name. He did all right, but it was a lady. What's the lady name? It was a white lady. She was singing. Matter of fact, damn all this. I don't know her name, so I don't even know how to search it. But I got it though. Don't worry about it. I got it because I uploaded the short peeking at her. Y'all know I'm eating. I uploaded the short ASAP when I saw that trash ass. This man. Man, what kind of national this is a disgrace, man. This piece of trash, garbage ass Super Bowl. See, Carolina Carter in the house, Kevin Hill in the house. Salute. I saw what they were trying to do. They were trying to make the immigrants feel welcome. I don't know if this a white woman or Latina woman, but her singing was trash. Anybody know who that was? Let me know in the chat. Her singing was trash. That was the worst part of the Super Bowl. They should, I don't know why they should have left her ass they should have left her in the car like they be doing them dogs at Walmart when them people be leaving their dog in the car. I'm just saying that was trash. It ruined the Super Bowl for me. So like I don't get it, man. They said what we saw was trash, but I saw a great performance. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna react to Kendrick performance, but to me, even with the performance, man, the biggest part was Samuel Jackson. Salute, salute.
It's your uncle, Sam, and this is the great American game.
Salute. Hey, now he say it was the worst.
Vast majority of football fans haven't even heard of most of these songs.
That's
I mean, they can't have. They're white, right? They've got to be white. Please tell me the white fans don't know who this is.
Hey, Morgate in the house. Salute. Hey. Man, this funny, man. Some of these people funny, man. I ain't finna look at no more of his shit, man. He funny though. They didn't like it. But this was great. A lot of symbolism here, and a lot of people. We gonna get into the symbolism because I know a lot of people don't really get it, man. They weren't putting two and two together. They don't understand that we is the culture. They don't understand the real Uncle Sam was a Negro. That's what they don't understand. That's what they don't know. like Kevin Hill said, that was Lauren Daigle. Lauren Daigle looking ass bitch. That bitch was ragged in the
big
motherfucker.
dummy.
Like, who the hell is this?
Sick. He gonna $5 ass down.
Got him. Get out of here. I was ready to deport her ass. I would like deport that motherfucker. I was like, she is trash. She don't deserve to be here. But people miss the symbolism, and it's a few parts I want to look at on this. We ain't gonna look at the whole performance because I know Apple Music ready to copyright strike whoever put this thing up. So we acting fair use. We're reacting. We're able to do this by law. YouTube shouldn't be tripping. Everybody else doing it.
Salutations! It's your Uncle Sam, and this is the Great American Game.
I like that, boy. This your Uncle Sam, and it's the Great American Game.
It's your Uncle.
I had to put it on my soundboard.
And this is
The Great American Man. Look, I ain't never seen a better Uncle Sam than Samuel L. Jackson, and this is real name, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna be a better Uncle Sam than Samuel L. Jackson. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Just hang that shit up right now. Ain't no Latino Uncle Sam, no white Uncle Sam, no Asian Uncle Sam. None of them not gonna be. There'll never be an Uncle Sam bigger than Samuel L. Jackson. Forget about it. Very fitting. Kendrick Lamar was smart to do this. Sending a message.
the Great American Game.
See, a lot of people thought, man, this is some coon type of activity. They thought it was Uncle Tom. Some people ignorant, man. They thought that was on some Uncle Tom stuff. No, Uncle Sam, nigga, in charge. And see, a lot of people don't know it's a history with that with us. But we gonna dig into that. We gonna get there. A lot of people don't know this. That's why when they saw that, they ain't really know what they were looking at. But over here, we done been talked about that. We already been talked about. We already done been exposed revelations. The Most High be moving through us over here. We be ahead of the game way before the Super Bowl. Sometimes it just work out like that. It don't be no coincidence either. I know somebody think, dang, I know some of y'all probably watching my show when y'all saw that halftime show last night. And y'all probably say, I'll be damn, man. We was on House of Con just talking about this shit about a month ago. And revelations, bro. Kendrick Lamar ain't called me a month ago saying, look, Blackjack, I'm going to do it on Uncle Sam theme. I need you to put it for the culture and let everybody know what's the truth about it for the culture. I had no idea. We were just on our vibe over here talking about what we talk about. And we already be, I mean, it don't be us, man. It be something else, Monaga. Salute. Things happen for a reason. Ain't no coincidences. But a lot of people don't know when they saw that. They ain't realize what they were really looking at. They ain't realize the history of Uncle Sam being the Negro, my naga. They don't know the history of that. You and I, the people that be over here, I know it's probably some new people in here watching tonight. Let me see, I can tell how many likes I got. I got 19 likes and 27 people. So I know it's some new people in here. The new people, they ain't know what they were looking at. But we did. We knew immediately what we saw. But it was we knew that this America thing, this Uncle Sam thing, it was all about us since the beginning of time. We already knew this. So when we saw that intro, I was not shocked. And there's other parts of this. And I paid attention to what he said. He said, salutations. Hey, it's your Uncle Sam. And this is the Great American Game. And what's more American than football and the Negro? Ain't nothing more American than football and the Negro. There's a lot of meaning behind that. Now when he came in, Kendrick came in.
The energy only circulate through us. Everybody.
He said the energy only circulate through us. Did you catch that?
Shakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody.
The energy only circulate through us.
My Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs.
The energy only circulate through us, my nigga. The energy only circulate through us, my nigga. We are the patriots. You know, last night's Super Bowl show was a very patriotic show, and the spirit of patrioticness, man, being a part of our family more than anybody else. Like, you got the so-called Negro is the most patriotic American there is. That's why you got Negroes so proud of this street they live on, their neighborhood they live in, the city and state they live in, and the country we live in. We are the patriots. And it showed last night. It shined bright and clear. And some people felt the same. We already saw what the descendants of the immigrants felt, how they felt about it. You know, they felt less American by watching us.
They must be judged, but this time God only favoring us. 20 years in.
They said they didn't feel it. They didn't know the lyrics. They said they didn't know.
Their pen dedicated to a bare hard truth, and they can speak with a vision.
They said they didn't know. Let's skip forward to another part.
Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up.
I gotta put that one on the board too. Mr. Lamar, they say, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up. Now, some people say that this was about him doing the song "Not Like Us," or whether he gonna do it or not. People had their opinions about what was meant by this.
How to play the game?
Hey, JJ in the house. Hey, Julia Doherty in the house. Salute, Tribe Boy.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me.
They say, do you know how to play the game? Tighten up. Now, what did he actually mean by that? Was that even about Drake? See, people assumed that was about Drake and him doing the "Not Like Us" song and calling him a pedophile. You know, they assumed that was a reference to that. But was it really a reference to that? Was this really a reference to the Trump administration and the United States government? Because he said a few things when in this thing. Like, I'm gonna skip back to something he said too. So they said, do you know how to play the game and tighten up? Like, it's a part where he mentioned 40 acres and a mule. He say this is bigger than than the Super Bowl, basically, and all of that. He mentioned 40 acres and a mule. See, he said, let me find it, what he said, man. I gotta put it back up where it was at. See, I don't even want to play the whole thing. Hey, this Super Bowl halftime show was for Black America. It wasn't nobody else. They wasn't worrying about nobody else. It was about us. They ain't care who wasn't feeling this or who ain't understanding the lyrics. This was for us. It wasn't for no tellers. It wasn't for Africans. It wasn't for Jamaicans. It wasn't for white people. It wasn't for Latinos. This was for the American Negro. I should have wrote down the part where he say I think he did it before "Be Humble." Let me skip.
Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game?
When he said this, he said
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me.
nah, it wasn't "Be Humble."
Yeah. I remember syrup.
It wasn't "Be Humble." Somebody remember where it was at? I forgot. I should have known it. I think it's right here.
I got royalty, got royalty inside my DNA.
Bridget, I am going to ask.
Commercials, of course, they got to make their money.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. I'm right here, remote, okay. Thinking I'm right on reaper. I'm reaping, right, my soul, okay. Me, how annoying. From the boys in the game I speak, ashamed of me, it's a water.
Think about your homeboys with the old culture cheat code.
Culture cheat code.
deduct one life.
That nigga says culture cheats code, scorekeeper, deduct one life, man. They talking about Drake. But that was a lot to be. We gotta unpack that, man. That man said culture cheat code, the scorekeeper. What he said? These niggas see the messages.
See about the homeboys with the old culture cheat code. Scorekeeper, deduct one life.
I'm gonna say deduct one life. Another thing, Kendrick Lamar was all over the whole damn football field last night. I'm like, man, this guy got some energy. I'm like, that nigga was all over the whole damn football field. You gotta give him points for that. I ain't know these performers, man. They be sitting down performing. They ain't got no energy. That nigga Kendrick Lamar was running around. That nigga little short ass running around and shit, doing all kind of shit last night, dancing, rapping. Like, cut it out, talking about it wasn't that good. They tripping. That's that peekaboo. What that boy said? Hey, the dancers was lit too. The coordination, the red, white, and blue, and the dancing was lit. A lot of people see all bullshit aside. A lot of people don't know, man. It originated like Uncle Sam originate with us, man. It originated with black people. The real Uncle Sam is a black person. And the red, white, and blue originate with us, man. Black people got it. We got it from our ancestors, man. We got it from our ancestors. Like you might think this is racist. I know, because you don't know no better. You don't know our culture. You don't understand what you're looking at. I know our ancestors, black people, black Americans who didn't come from Africa, always was in America. We got the red and white and blue. Our ancestors got the red and white and blue from our ancestors. You know who black and white? You know who black people in America got the red, white, and blue from? We got it from our ancestors. The Indians, you idiot. We never was African Americans. That's a hijacked lie. Kendrick Lamar show last night, this red, white, and blue, this Uncle Sam stuff, I knew exactly what I was looking at. I knew the white people, the Europeans, the Latinos from Mexico that just came here. I knew they ain't know what was going on. They ain't understand the lyrics and that. That's why that man, what that man said, they ain't know what was going on.
Constantly, and they were very angry about this. So conservative commentator Matt Walsh took a few minutes away from thinking and talking about trans people to describe the performance as easily the worst halftime show he'd ever seen. Halftime show is trash.
See, because they don't know our history. These people believe what the Department of Education been teaching us.
You big dummy.
See, you can't call yourself an American and talk about you ain't like the Super Bowl halftime show because you ain't understand what a real patriot and what a real American is because you've been listening to what the Department of Education goof ass been teaching you.
You big dummy.
Somebody say another.
I'm just saying. Indigenous American Seminole Indian in the house, he said, conservative commentator Matt Walsh described the performance as easily the worst halftime show. Well, you can't be American then. You ain't no American if you thought that was the worst. You damn sure ain't no patriot. Halftime show was trash. That sounds like the words of an immigrant or a tether.
Tether.
Nobody can even understand what he's saying. He added. You know they was mad because Samuel Jackson came out and showed out what the real Uncle Sam is. That's all it really was about. They just was mad at that. Salute. This is what they really was mad at. The truth being revealed. That halftime show was lit, man. The color court, the red, white, and blue. Yes, it came from us. It came from our ancestors. Stop it. See, See, they always saying this is a country of immigrants. Yeah, everybody except us. That's why they don't like when we rock out that red, white, and blue like that. They don't want us to be the patriots of our own shit. It make them, they don't feel good when we do that. Ain't nothing make an immigrant or a white person, Latino person feel worse than when black Americans, even Africans, don't nothing make an African feel worse than when black Americans are patriotic about that red, white, and blue. Even Jamaicans feel some type of way. All the tellers feel some type of way when we patriotic about that red, white, and blue. Because they all want to be a part of this, right? They all want to be a part of this, but they know truthfully that they not. The honest truth, the historical truth, they know they not. And it's easily revealed, easily revealed. Easily. And we do it for fun over here. Negro Uncle Sam. Oh, don't freeze me up. Negro Uncle Sam, a term that has been used in the context, look, they talking about of African Americans. Not African Americans. American Indians, man. Not African Americans, bro. American Indians, bro. Nappy head black American Indians, bro. Not African Americans, bro. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hijack. Not African Americans, American Indians, bro. No, I'm saying. Negro Uncle Sam, a term that has been used in the context of American Indians and Uncle Sam, a symbolic feature for the United States government. Yeah, I know. Uncle Sam and the Negro in 1920. In 1906. But why they ain't got nothing called Uncle Sam and the white man? Main bond in the house, Luke. I'm just saying, I ain't being racist and nothing to the white people that's watching. I know some of y'all in here. But why it ain't nothing called Uncle Sam and the white man or Uncle Sam and the Latino? It ain't nothing like that. It's the Negro at work and Uncle Sam is victorious. See, they say when you Negro, they talking, you know what they talking about right here? They talking about war.
Shakalaka.
They say the military wouldn't be nothing in America without the Negro. They say the Negro at work in the military when Uncle Sam is victorious. They say we will win. They say 19 British. Y'all want to see it? There it is right here. Y'all want to see it? That Google AI, it's all right, but we can just go to the real thing. Ain't nothing. Here it is here. See, they don't have this history. Only you do. That's why when Kendrick said the energy only goes through us, he wasn't lying. The other people, the immigrants, everybody else that's here calling themselves an American, they don't get, man, come on now. I'm trying to shrink it back down. I don't know why I did this. They don't have this history. They ain't got these old newspaper stuff with their ancestors. Nah, it's us. It's the ninja. And the war, my nigga. These ain't no Africans. You could tell they ain't Africans. They are more comely. They are, like the Bible be saying, they are more comely. They're more comely than Africans. Y'all know what comely mean, right? Comely mean they look better. They look better than Africans. They're better looking. They say, home again and ready to play their part in the new American era. The Negro at Work, a development of the war and a problem of Reconstruction by George Edmund Haynes. Negroes at work in industry and the agriculture contributed as materially to winning the war as did Negroes on the battlefront in France. They helped to build ships, to dig canals. Wait a minute. I thought you said immigrants built America. They helped to build ships, to dig coal, to operate railroads, to raise corn. You know what the Indians love? They were raising that corn because the immigrants ain't know nothing about this corn in America. The Negro had to teach them about it. The Indian had to teach them. Wheat, oats, hogs, and other food products, and to raise cotton and other indigenous plants to America that nobody knew about but the Indians. So the Negro is the only one that knew how to grow it for real. Africans surely didn't know about cotton and corn. They worked in powder plants and munition factories. They helped to build. Dang. What the world just happened? They mad. Teller's watching. They mad. Hold on, they done messed me up. They worked in the powder plants and ammunition factories. They helped to build cantonments. The brawny arms of black stevedores and screwmen loaded many armed vessels with supplies on the docks at Norfolk, Charleston, Savannah, New Orleans. And see, and them Latinos be talking about, you lazy. How we was doing everything. It wouldn't be no America without us. Them Latinos show ain't patriotic. If they was, they'll still be in Mexico. And you know they ain't about that action in war. The Latino, if America had to depend on Latinos back in the day when our ancestors was whooping ass all around the world in war, it would never be America. We would have been lost. Talk about what immigrants built. America, man. If America had to depend on immigrants, it wouldn't be no America, my knowledge. It wouldn't be no America. They sure ain't patriotic. How can an immigrant be patriotic? How can even the descendant of an immigrant, even like all these people that's over here in our land and in our country now, how can they even be patriotic when their ancestors was cowards and they wasn't patriotic? Salute. Their ancestors what? They ain't got no music. They not patriotic. I don't want to hear nothing about it. They ain't got nobody in their family named Pearlie Mae. Don't tell me about what it is to be American. And you know, just like that one dude, he was saying that Kendrick was dissing Donald Trump and all this. Like they want to make this about Trump because they know like a certain amount of Negroes voted for Trump because we want all these immigrants kicked out. That's why a lot of us vote. That's the only reason. We ain't vote for him because he a white man and all, or we believe in MAGA like that. We wanted the immigrants gone. And we knew Kamala and the Democrats was bringing in more. We wanted all these immigrants gone because they not patriotic. They not even patriotic with where they from. And they stay on our soil waving their flag and burning ours. And we wasn't with it. And then, so, even when stuff, they try to use certain stuff to trigger us like we supposed to care like this. They think the American Negro was supposed to care when Trump said this. And like, we don't, and the truth, and I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna show y'all something.
Harsh words for Haiti and African nations from Donald Trump, calling some of them, quote, shithole countries. The comments were made in the White House Thursday during talks over a new bipartisan immigration deal to protect so-called dreamer immigrants from deportation. Senators Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham briefed Trump on the draft in front of other officials.
It's Trump questions taking immigrants from doodle hole countries. You know, in countries where they be, he talking about in the country where they be doodling on the beach and in the river and in the hole in the ground. He say we don't want no immigrants from doodle hole country. And they said they said black Americans supposed to be mad. I wasn't mad because I ain't from no doodle hole country. I ain't from none of them places. So I wasn't mad. I was like, that's not racist to me. I'm like, I don't care about them people. I'm like, I ain't offended. They made a big deal.
To protect so-called dreamer immigrants from deportation. Senators Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham briefed Trump on the draft in front of other officials. The lawmakers were apparently describing how certain programs...
they made a big fuss about that. They were like, yeah, he called them shithole countries, immigrants from. No, see.
The White House isn't denying it. For now, Donald Trump isn't
He ain't
talking
denying
about it. But plenty of others have something to say about Donald Trump's crude remarks about immigrants. Reports say that.
But this is the funny. What's funny about all this? Now this is another one right here. Hold on. What's funny about all this? Oh, here we go. Hold on. This is what's funny about all this. They mad. What he telling the truth?
Say
though.
one thing about Donald Trump, he sure has
Values.
people talking. Trump is enraging many people with his remarks about Mexican immigrants.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing
Fentanyl.
crime, they're rapists, and
I heard no lies. I heard no lies. That's not racist. That was not racist. Y'all gotta stop lying about this racism. That was not racist. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna play it one more time for the Latinos to hear it. We know y'all brought all the coke and the crack over here and the fentanyl.
Remarks about Mexican immigrants.
they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists,
Yeah, y'all do be assaulting these women, children, and animals. We know it. We know it. Not only children and women, but animals too. Y'all be having we know Latinos come here, Latino immigrants from Mexico, Venezuela, and all other places. We know y'all got a culture. We saw y'all culture. Don't make me go there. But we know y'all have y'all way with donkeys, women, and children, man. We don't like that here. Y'all come here doing it. He is not lying. It's been making the news down there every day. One of these illegal immigrants done did something foul, something heinous. And we noticing it. We know it's y'all culture. He wasn't lying. Now, with that being said, he was telling the truth. These countries, they empty in their prison, they send the worst.
I assume are good people.
How can you succeed when you say things like
He said these other countries sending, Donald Trump said other countries sending criminals. Donald Trump said countries sending criminals. They said they empty in jails. Because I want to point this out because, and I hope he write it in the law something about these countries sending their criminals as immigrants to us. I hope he writes something in law and I'm going to explain myself. Let me see. Trump comments on immigrants. They're rapists.
My name is Cecilia. I'm a mom of two girls.
Hold on, wait a minute. That's MSNBC. FMSNBC. But y'all done heard him. He said the countries are emptying their jails and sending their criminals.
You said when Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best, they're not sending you, they're sending people that have lots of problems, they're bringing those problems to us, they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, and they're rapists, you went on to say.
100% true. Now, how did you start it off? You said when Mexico sends its people. When Mexico.
Well, let me ask you about
I'm talking about the government.
He said they empty their jails and send their criminals, they worst people. He said that all the worst criminals, the violent criminals, the killers, the people that raping people and children. He said they're sending the worst. He said, and that's not right. And I agree. And I agree that he should write something in and sign it. And it should apply to all immigrants in the country they came from, including his ancestors. See? Because we know white people, including Donald Trump, we know you and your ancestors came on convict ships as indentured slaves. Salute. We know the real history. When white people came to America, Europe was cleaning out its prisons and its poverty and all this peasants, and they was sending them over here as indentured slaves, and they was making them pay for that. They was getting rid of their problem, just like Mexico doing. They was getting rid of their problem. So I agree with Trump on that, but it applies to his ancestors too. That's why I hope he write it in the law, and I hope they retroact it. We know how white people got to America. We done heard the lies that Department of Education be telling us. We done heard all of them. We all heard that shit. We know how they came here on convict ships. I mean, Donald Trump ancestors came here just like the Mexicans. So what he says, it applies to him and his people too. These convict ships was full of white people in shackles and chains, coming to be enslaved in America. These are the real slave ships. That's why they got so many of them. You know, they don't got no real slave ships or anything when it pertains to you. They just make up a little cartoon stick figure deal, and they always show you piled up in there. But the real ships are the ones that they came on, very good and detailed. You know what I'm saying? They had rats and roaches on them. That's how we got rats and roaches in America, because we didn't have none before they came. Yeah. Europe and Spain, they were sending their worst. Europe and Spain wasn't sending their bright, best people over here. They were sending their worst. I agree with Donald Trump. Star Tomato Khan in the house, salute. I agree with Donald Trump. Because like I say, the only real patriots and the only real people that's not immigrants is us. It's us, salute. I agree with everything you say about Mexico. Yeah, we know the indentured slaves. They always trying to say, well, these are not slaves. They're servants. Whatever. Yeah, I know. I mean, you could say indentures, slaves were servants and they weren't slaves, but I know a damn slave when I see one. I don't care what you try to title it and call it, indentured servant. Man, you a slave? You got a chain around your neck like a pit bull. You got a chain around your neck just like a pit bull. Talking about you ain't no slave. Your ancestors were servants. Man, your ancestors was indentured slaves, man. Cut it out. You came over here chained neck to neck with a cinder block tied to it like a pit bull. And they were transporting convicts to America. Convicts, just like in Mexico. The white people came. The white people ancestors ain't no better than the Mexicans. They just the same. Hey, Golden Heart in the house. Salute the Golden Heart up in this piece.
Boom shakalaka.
Hey, Golden Heart. The truth be funny, man. I ain't even be trying to be funny for real. I know we like to laugh, but it just be the truth for real. It be the truth, man. They don't want us talking about the truth, boy. That's why y'all heard what that dude say. When we start talking about, when we go to doing our own thing, talk about the truth, this is what they got to say.
And talking about trans people to describe the performance as easily the worst halftime show he'd ever seen. Halftime show is trash. Nobody can even understand what he's saying. And the vast majority of football fans haven't even heard of most of these songs. I mean,
that
they can't.
Every damn player in the NFL done heard the Kendrick Lamar album. That's how I know he don't know what's going on in the culture. He does not know. He don't even like this dude. He don't even know Drake been canceled. He don't even know. His ass probably was watching the Super Bowl, was like, wow, man, why didn't Drake perform? Go back to Europe and the Caucasus Islands or wherever the hell your ass come from. Don't know what the hell going on. Just lost out here. Damn. This junk be crazy, man. Yeah, they don't even know who Kendrick Lamar is. Man, crazy, man. Man, out of his mind. We don't even know who you is talking about Kendrick Lamar. Talking about the NFL, don't know who. And these people so full of themselves. That's why I be laughing when they be trying to act like they the ones that's patriots. I be like, how is you a patriot? Your ancestors came over here with chains on their neck. How the hell you a patriot? You can't even pull up no fake racism with your ancestors on it. This is us. You ain't no American. You ain't understand the halftime show because you ain't no American for real. And yeah, we got the red and white and blue from our ancestors. Black people got the red and white and blue from our damn ancestors, the Indians. We gonna keep telling y'all. It all came from us, especially rap. Y'all ain't invent shit. Y'all ain't know what the hell was going on when y'all saw this Super Bowl show last night. Immigrants ain't know. Only we knew. Only the cons knew. We knew what we were looking at. We know y'all ain't on code. Only we is. We know that y'all ain't even got the spirit like we do, or this energy. We know. Don't get mad about it. We don't care if y'all get mad. See? Want to be us so bad. Want to be us so bad. Bringing all they down. They know they came over here on convict ships with chains on their necks, and they brought their cousins. They brought their damn cousins, and he thought that's why I did this, cause the Europeans ain't the descendants of Europeans. Y'all ain't no different than the descendants of Mexicans. Ain't no damn birthright citizenship.
Big dummy.
Man, I had a project in the house, salute. These are GMO Americans. That's when I'm gonna start calling them GMO Americans, genetically modified. Fake Americans, man. Pull up one more. We can go back down through these community posts, cause we got all the evidence. We know. I mean, like it ain't no running from this, and we gonna keep talking about it. Y'all gonna have to shut down YouTube if y'all ain't gonna be able to get rid of us. We gonna infect YouTube like y'all infected America with roaches. We know the culture is us. It's not y'all. It's us. It's us. We know this. It's us. It's us. Our family. It's not y'all. It'll never be y'all. It's us. And Africans will never have this swag like our Uncle Teddy Pendergrass. African, it'll never be no African. It'll never ever. As long as people on earth, it'll never be an African cooler than motherfucking Teddy Pendergrass. Tell me if I'm lying. Never. And it'll never be another Teddy Pendergrass unless it come from the Negro people of America. That's the only way we're gonna get another Teddy Pendergrass. Gotta be the Negro people of America, and the world won't have one. This world will be boring without us. See, I'd be ready to throw it in. I'd be ready to go on the culture war, because I see we the underdogs too, because everybody's stupid. Everybody out here dumb, and they don't really know the truth about stuff. They don't know who the real Indians is. They just believe in lies. We got a bunch of tethers amongst us. All this bullshit. But see, we got to stay on point, stay on focus. And we got to brag. We need to see more of our Nagas being patriotic, my Naga. Everybody do me a favor right now. If you're American Negro, only if you're American Negro to the bone, I need to see some flags in the chat. If anybody else put a different country flag in my chat, deport that motherfucking teller. Get that motherfucker up out of here.
Go find the last time. Got him. And I ain't playing, nigga.
Light my chat up with them flags. Salute. Hit that chat. Put them flags up in that chat. Let the tellers know what we on, man. Talking about food. Talking about a halftime show. They ain't even know what the hell they was damn it looking at. I had to say my piece on it, man. I appreciate y'all for checking me out and rocking out with me, man. Hey, we all we got, man. We all we gonna have too. And we gotta start understanding that. And we gotta start believing in ourselves. We don't need these tethers. They don't even be inventing nothing. Man, I'm Blackjack, man. This House of Cons, man. We out, y'all. Peace.